What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, 207 Nano Reefin. So, I got a comment about not chasing numbers, and I appreciate every comment. I'm not saying that you were hating on me at all. I know you were just saying your opinion. So, by all means, please don't take this the wrong way when I say this. But I am 100% not chasing numbers. I barely test, honestly. I'm only trying to get a trend down right now. But with that comment, it gave me a great idea for a video today. So today we're going to go over all my Hanna checkers. And not really going to, I'm not going to do a test, but I'll explain how I test. But like I was saying, in no means do I think you were picking on me or being mean. You were just giving your opinion. And I love it. I love the comment. I appreciate all the advice that everybody's been giving me because I am still new at this. But I am no means chasing numbers. I know not to chase numbers. The way I do it is a lot like the way that guy said. He goes over, he looks at his fish. I personally look at my coral more. So if my coral look happy, then I know the tank's fucking happy. That's the way I've always done it. That's the way my buddy at Main Reef does it, and that's the way he's taught me. But anyways, let's get into today's video. So when I do test, I used Hanna checkers. I didn't for the longest time, just because they were so expensive. I went the cheapest route possible, and I was having trouble. I'm not colorblind or anything, but I was having trouble. How do I put this? I was having trouble getting the colors down and seeing like where they were. I guess is how to put it. Like I used the hell's that one called? The cheap one, the Master Set. The I gotta get it out. Bear with me. API. So I used the API test kit for a while, and they work great. I've got nothing against them. The only thing I don't like is I wish the color chart was a little different, and I couldn't quite tell the colors. The lighting in my room sucks, so I had to go in the closet every time I did the tests, and it was just I wanted to get a set number because I really wanted to see my trends. Now I know my tank's happy. I know everything's happy. The only thing that's pissed off is on me, that forest fire. But honestly, he's coming around. He was brown yesterday, but I think just some algae got on him, and the hermits cleaned him up. Looked like cleaned him up last night, or something cleaned him up last night because he's looking decent right now. He's got some decent polyp extension on the top, and he's not bleaching. There's no skeleton or whatever. He's still got some purple skin, so maybe he'll come around. You know, you never know with coral, especially with SPS. One day you can come in and they look like shit, and the next day you can come in and they look fucking great. So, and with that being said, I'm not gonna chase numbers and freak out if one piece of coral looks bad. Now, if 5 or 6 pieces of coral start looking bad, yeah, that's when I'll start testing and trying to figure out what the hell's going on. But if just one piece of coral doesn't look bad, looks bad, it's probably just because that one piece of coral is pissed off. But yeah, so I use Hanna now. I love my Hanna checkers. They are so easy, so user friendly. I've got a phosphate one. That'll focus. That's my phosphate one. Let's see if I can get that thing to focus. There it is. That's my phosphate one. I've got an alkalinity one. I've got a calcium one, and I honestly haven't used this one yet. This one was my newest one. I'll use it probably at the end of the month. I usually test once a month everything. And I've got a nitrate one, low range, because I don't have high nitrate, and I probably never will. And my magnesium one. So those are my Hanna checkers. I'm not going to get any more. I don't need to check copper. I don't need to check... There's another one, a couple other ones too. There's an... what the hell's that shit called? having a brain fart. I can't think of it now. It'll come to me. But there are others. So I love these things. I honestly cannot say enough good things about these things. They're so easy to use. Did I have trouble when I first used all of them? Yes, I did. They were new to me. And the way I do things, I tend to rush things and not take my time. It's a personal thing. It's not anything anybody does. It's literally just me being dumb. And so I fucked up the magnesium one when I first did it. It took me like 3 tries to get it down packed, and I fucked up the nitrate one. Only because I think it's the magnesium one you got to strain out, and I was skipping that step. The directions, I have not trouble reading, but when I read something, I read words that aren't there sometimes, or I'll skip over a whole sentence like I didn't even fucking see it. That's a personal thing. I've done it my whole life. I had trouble in school and shit, but anyway, we're getting off topic. But yeah, so those are my Hanna checkers. Like I said, I love those things. They are expensive. It took me a little while to get them. Could I have bought them all at once? Yeah, but I don't like being broke. So I'm sure everybody on here doesn't like being broke. So I bought one at a time. If you're going to buy them, I honestly recommend eBay. I found eBay is cheaper than Amazon sometimes. Amazon wanted almost $100 for that calcium one. And eBay wanted, for at least the ones I was looking at, they wanted $100. And eBay wanted $65. I think it was 60, almost 70 with shipping. Actually, no, I got free shipping. eBay, 9 times out of 10, eBay's got free shipping. So I recommend eBay. I mean, do what you want. It doesn't matter to me, but I recommend eBay. But yeah, I love those Hanna checkers, man. They're so easy. I gotta bring a couple over to my buddy. I think a phosphate one he wanted to check. I can't remember. I'd have to ask him. But anyways, I gotta bring a couple over to my buddy. He's been not bugging me because he hasn't. He told me to bring them over whenever, but I kind of forget and get distracted. Work's been crazy lately. They've been working me so much, trying to get me signed off. I switched departments. Okay, we're getting sidetracked. But yeah, so like I said in the beginning of the video, thank you for the comment, but I don't chase numbers. And again, I know you weren't being mean. I respect everybody's opinion. But that's I don't chase numbers. I know not to do that. But the way I see it, I am going to continue to test the way I do, just because I want to stay on. One, I want to stay on top of it, and two, like I said, I'm trying to see my trend. And I've only been testing the way I have been since the end of February, so I've been slowing down on my testing because I see my trend now and I know where my tank's roughly at. But my like I said, my phosphates were high, so I put this stuff in it to try to get it to come down. Sorry, the glare there. To try to get it to come down, and it has. It was almost a 1. It was a 0.92 or something like that last week, and now it's a 0.57. I just tested it before this video. So this shit is working. I'm not using the whole recommended dose. I cut it in half just to see, because I've never used this stuff, so I want to see what it was going to do. I called for 30 grams. It goes by weights. So I cut that fucking right in half. I've got a scale. Not a food scale, whatever. It's a scale. That's all I'm going to say. Not a drug deal or whatever, but it's a scale. And they recommend 30 for my size tank, 30 gallons. 30 grams. I cut it in half. That's what my buddy recommended too at Main Reef. He, because I've never used this stuff. I did the same thing with the Kalkwasser when I first used it. I never used it before, so he said go low, see what it's going to do to your tank, figure out what you can and can't do. And this stuff's been working great, man. It's cut it just about damn near in half. I'm trying to get it down to 0.2, and really see those colors on the coral pop. Now they're popping now, but if I can get the forest fire Digitus skin to turn green and everything else, but yeah, so let's get a close up of the corals real quick. Turn the flow off just so we can see them really good. I'll see if we can get a close-up of the Duncan heads. The candy cane, guys. Oh my god. Sorry. I hit a button on my phone. So that's my candy cane, guys. Let me get something to block the light. Oh, that's too much. There we go. So my candy cane, guys. Look at that fucking thing, huh? Every head split. It's just becoming massive. The mushroom, look at the mushrooms. That sunskirt bounce is about the same size as the rocket's on now. It's huge. It's love and life right there. Clown. I love how the clown goby comes out and says hi. Dragon Soul Favia. Yeah, the Dragon Soul Favia. That thing's growing. It's gonna have some new mouths right there. Like I said, I have no idea what this Favia is called. It came off a mushroom frag my buddy gave me, but it's been growing like crazy. The Zoa Garden. I love my Zoa Garden. Can't get enough of my Zoa Garden. Yeah, that looks way better. No glare. Mushrooms. Oh, we got a couple mushrooms over here. My chalice. Let's see if we can see how flat that thing is today. Just look at that thing. Melted Jolly Rancher right there. That's what I call it. It's not a Jolly Rancher. It's a psychedelic chalice, but just it's almost touching my Zoa rock. That's how melted it is. Apocylopora. I know it's glare again. I'm sorry. My GSP. My Slimer. Oh, my SPS. Ooh, that's a good shot right there. Look at that rainbow Acropora. God, that thing's sexy. My Space Candy Chalice. You guys see that red thing under there? I don't know if you've heard in other videos. That is a Deadpool mushroom. I had it over here by the A-can, and it didn't like the flow at one point and let go of the rock. And that's where it landed. And I haven't been able to get it out since. My Rainbow Monty. I hate that thing, but I'm not going to kill it just for the coral, because I don't like it. I'm not going to do that. My Jack-o'-lantern. My Blasto. My 2 A-cans. Let me see if I can get a close-up of the new Duncan heads. So that's one right there. And there's another one on top of that. If I can get the fucking thing to focus. There's another one right above the bottom head. There's one in there. And then if we come to this side, you can see there's one right there growing. And there's one behind that. So this thing's going to have, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus those little ones. How many was there? We'll say 5, 6 maybe. So 14, 15 heads. I mean, I can't believe it. This thing is just loving my tank. Loving my consistency. My urchin decided he wanted to go play in the sand. He's all covered in fucking sand right now. I don't know what he wanted to do. He decided that's what he was going to go do this morning. He's going to go play in the fucking sand. But whatever. But yeah, that's the tank, guys. That's the video. If you have any questions, comments, go ahead and comment, like, subscribe. Oh, question of the day. Let me think of a damn question. Look at that blue Recordia, dude. Look how fucking huge that thing is. Damn. What's your guys' favorite mushroom? Question of the day. We'll go with the mushrooms. Mine, honestly, in my tank are my Jawbreakers and my Sunskirt. I love my Sunskirt. I love the bounces. I would love to get an OG bounce, but they're so expensive. Or a Godzilla bounce. Even babies, they're fucking couple $100, you know. But one day. I'm not the biggest fan of the Recordias, but I've got 3 in my tank. I had more, but I killed one on accident. But yeah, guys, what's your guys' favorite mushroom? That is the question of the day. Oh, I gotta blow the rocks out. I think it's some algae on them. But that's alright. Yeah, so what's your guys' favorite mushrooms? Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, answer the question of the day. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.